Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Let's solve this question together. Now look at what you are given on the board. We are given that 3 to the power n to the power of 3 plus n equals to what? 60 what? 68. We are asked to look for the value of n. I've told you guys to avoid what? Avoid try and error what? Method. Solve with confidence, okay? Solve with what? Confidence. Now, most people will try all the what integers, positive and negative. They will try 1, -1, 2, -2 till they have the value of n, okay? But that is not proper, okay? Look at the amazing things I'm going to teach you in this video. Now, our first step, what you're going to do is to subtract 68 from both sides. Let's do that quickly. So what that is n to the power of what? 3 plus what? N minus what? 60 what? 8 equals to what? 0. Because we subtracted what? 68 from both sides. Now, what you are going to do now, we are going to look for one of the factors of 68. Remember that factors are those numbers that divide exactly without remainder, right? Now we are going to look for one of the factors of what? 68, and look for another, a perfect square. If you subtract them or add them, we have what? 1, because the coefficient of n there is 1. Okay, one of the factors of 68. Then look for one perfect square. Remember that perfect square are those numbers, if you take square root, they will still have another what number. Like example of perfect square are 4, 16, 25, 64, and so on and so forth, right? Now we know that this area we are seeing here, since we know that 17 is a factors of what? 68. So we are not wrong if you decide to write this as what? N to the power of 3, okay, then plus what? Plus 17n, okay, minus what? 16 what? N. Because 17n minus 16n will give us n. You see, 17 is factors of 60 what? 4, and 16 is a perfect square, right? Then minus what? 60 what? 8, all is equals to what? 0. We can remove this from here. This is amazing, excellent. Okay, now we are not also wrong if you decide to write it as what? N to the power of 3 minus 16n, okay, plus what? 17 what? 17n minus what? 68, all this equals to what? 0. Wow, this is amazing. Now from here you can see that something is common. We having n to the power of 3 here and n is here, so n is common. We can bring n out into n to the power of 3 divided by n will give us n square, right? Minus 16n divided by n will give us minus what? 16. Okay, what is common here? Since 17 is a factors of what? 68, that means 17 is common because 17 can go here, right? So plus 17 is common, okay, into 17n divided by 17 will give us n. Then minus 68 divided by 17 give us minus what? 4. All is equals to what? 0. Now from this parenthesis you can see that this is difference of what? 2 square. Note that that a to the power of what? A to the power of 2 minus what? Minus b to the power of 2 is equals to into a plus b into again a minus what? B, because this is difference of 2 square. So what this is n into n to the power of 2. We can put 16 in this form as minus 4 to the power of 2 represents 16. Okay, then plus what? Plus 17 into n minus 4, all this equals to what? 0. Wow, this is pocket genius, amazing. I love this. Now I can see that this is difference of 2 squares. As you can see, it's stated here that a to the power of 2 minus n to the power of 2 is equals to a plus b into a minus b. So that this is n into a, into what? Into n plus what? 4, okay, into n minus what? 4. Then plus what? Plus 17 into n minus 4, all this equals to what? 0. Now from this, let's look for what is common. We are having n minus 4 here. We are also having n minus 4 here. So we can see that n minus 4 is common. Okay. Then into, if you divide the whole of this by this, look at this, we can also add this. We will left with what? N into n plus what? Plus 4. Then if we divide the whole of this by this, we will have plus what? Plus 17. All this equals to what? 0. So that this is into n minus 4. Then into n times n will give us n squared. N times 4 gives us plus what? Plus 4n plus what? 17. All this equals to what? 0. Remember, when the product of two terms is equals to 0, it means that each of the parentheses is equals to 0, or you can see that both of them are equals to 0. So from here, you can see that n minus 4 is equals to 0, or or n square plus 4n plus 17 is equals to what? 0. Now let's solve for the value of n. That means we have to add 4 to both sides, right? That means n is equals to 0 plus what? 4, or n square plus what? 4n plus 17 is equals to 0. Because there's nothing we are going to do here except we solve it what? Quadratically, using what? Any of the method. But factorization method will not work. You can either use our complete the square or formula method, right? So from here our n is equals to what? 4. This 4 is the real solution to this particular problem. You see why I say should avoid trial and error method. Trial and error method is not right. Okay, following this method I've done here is one of the poor continuous and amazing solution to this problem. So if n is 4, you know that 4 to the power of 3 will give us 64, and 64 plus 4 will give us 68. That's amazing. And this is the original, so this is the real solution to this particular problem. But also we are having this as n to the power of 2 plus what? 4n plus 17 equals to 0. Now can use a quadratic formula to solve this question also, so that we know that our a is equals to 1, because the coefficient of n square is 1, and our b is equals to 4, because the coefficient of n is 4. Then and our c, which is constant, is equals to what? 17. It means that our n is equals to minus b plus minus the square root of what? B square minus 4ac divided by what? 2a. Then our n will be equals to minus 4 plus minus the square root of what? 4 square, okay, minus 4 times what? Times a, which is 1, times what? 17, which is c, divided by what? 2 times what? 1. That means our n will be equals to minus 4 plus minus what? The square root of what? 16, because 4 to the power of 2 simply means 4 times 4, which is 16. Okay, then minus 4 times 1 is minus 4. Minus 4 times 17 gives us what? Minus 68. Okay, give us minus what? 68, right? So we have here as us minus what? 60 what? 68. Okay, then divided by what? 2. That means n is equals to minus 4 plus minus the square root of what? Now 16 minus 68 will give us what? Will give us minus what? 50 what? 2 divided by what? 2. Okay, now let's simplify this question further, so I can remove this from here, right? Let's simplify further and solve for the another values of what? Of n. Okay, so can remove this from here quickly and solve for another values of what? N. Now from here we're going to do something very interesting. That means n is equals to what? Is equals to minus 4 plus minus the square root of what? Minus what? 52, okay, divided by what? 2. Now I want you to remember one of the properties of what? Equals what? Identity. Equals identity is one of the beautiful part of what? Mathematics, when you are doing with what? Complex what? Unit, okay, or negative number, which is -1. All right, now I want you to understand that in equal identity that e to the power what? I pi, okay, plus 1 is equals to what? 0. It means that e to the power what? I pi is equals to what? -1, by subtracting -1 from both sides. From here we can do something very interesting and simple. That means our n will be equals to -4 plus minus the square root of what? -1 multiplied by the square root of what? 50 what? 2. It's the same thing. Then all over what? All over what? 2. That means n will be equals to -4 plus minus what? Square root of what? Look at -1. I can see that -1 is equals to e to the power of I pi. So this is what? E to the power what? I pi, okay, multiplied by. Now we can do something very interesting here. You're having here as root what? 52. We know that 52 can also be seen as what? 13 times 4. 13 times 4 is same thing as what? 50 what? 52. All over what? All over what? 2. That means our n will be equals to -4 plus minus the square root of what? E to the power what? I pi, okay, then multiply by 2 root what? 2 root 13, okay, divided by what? Divided by what? 2. Now what you are going to do here, let's simplify this further to look for the value of what? N. So we can remove this from here quickly, okay, because you are looking for the value of what? N. Now from here, look at what you are going to do. Now do you know that you're having square root here, so we can do something very amazing. That means our n will be equals to -4, okay, then plus minus what? Plus minus 2, okay, 2 root what? 2 root 13 multiplied by e to the power what? I pi, by obeying the rule of sort, okay, then divided by what? 2. Now 4 minus 4 divided by 2 give us minus 2. That means our n will equals to minus 2 plus minus what? Root what? Root I pi, root what? 13 multiplied by e to the power of I pi, right? Because this 2 will cancel out this 2. So this is what we are left with. That means our n will be equals to what? Minus 2 plus 1 root what? 13 multiplied by e to the power what? I pi. This is one of the solutions. So you can call this as a second solution. Then our third solution n will be equals to minus 2 minus root what? 13 multiplied by I multiplied by e to the power what? I what? I pi. Therefore, n is equals to 4, okay, comma, n, this is n1, okay, n2 is equals to minus 2 plus 1 root what? Root 13 multiplied by what? E to the power of I pi, okay, then n3 is equals to minus 2 minus root what? Root 13 multiplied by e to the power what? I pi. But when n is equals to 4 is the real solution to this particular problem. These are complex solution to this problem. But when n is equals to 4, you can see that when n is equals to 4, it's very straightforward solution to this problem, because 4 to the power of 3 will give us 64, and 64 plus 4 will give us what? 68. And this is the solution to this particular problem. So thank you so much for watching. Please, if you find it very interesting, don't hesitate. Do well to like, comment, and so share it to loved ones or others will learn from it. Please, if you're not subscribed, consider to subscribe to this channel so anytime we do exciting video, we notify. So thank you so much, and God